Hello everybody, what's up? RezenatorZen here. This video is going to be about 1970s cartoons. Like, Scooby-Doo, Fang Face, all those shows where they have a group of teens and an animal. Or a car. With Scooby-Doo, they got the group of teens, they got the smart one, they got the stoner and the dog. They got the ascot wearing motherfucker, then they got the sluttish bitch. And then, with like Fang Face, from what I caught on Boomerang yesterday, fucking like a werewolf with like one fucking tooth that's sharp. And that can talk. And then there's like a group of teens with him. And then there's like, that buggy motherfucker where it's like the talking car. I have one question for the creators of this series. Were these motherfuckers on cocaine or pot? Scooby-Doo, I'm sure they were on pot. that buggy motherfucker probably. And the werewolf, they probably were on LSD at that point. It's just weird to me that they would have a group of teens and then the teen could talk, like the dog could talk to the teens and them understand him. It just seems really like a drug trip show. And it's gotta be a drug trip show. I mean, Shaggy's always fucking eating, and Scooby's always eating. Scooby I can understand because he's a fucking dog and he's running the fuck around and panicking and shit. Shaggy is the only one out of the teens who actually eats a shitload. He's the one who's like eating fucking like tall fucking sandwiches and shit. He's a stoner. And they even make references to that in the fucking live action movies with like all those fucking pot jokes and shit. It's fucking hilarious. I'm not saying that I don't love the shows. It's always seemed odd to me that they have weird shows that there's like a group of teens and there's like an animal or some other force that they talk to. It just seems weird. And I'm just going to actually talk about 70s cartoons in general, where there's like Johnny Quest, which I think is an 80s show. I'm just going to talk about old cartoons, so I can make it a general thing. There's like the original Johnny Quest, where it's like they got Brute, the Banner, whatever the fuck his name is. They got the blonde, and then they got the redhead motherfucker. Then they got Haji, and then they got the damn dog Bandit, and then they got Johnny Quest. And like that is just a weird fucking setup. 2 adult males, an Indian kid, I think, and a white kid. No, and there's no women like at all. There's like a girl, but there's like no like adult woman just hanging about for whatever reason. As far as I know, they don't completely explain what the fuck happened to Johnny's mom. And then they did the revamp to that, where it's like 30 or 20 fucking years later, and the kid's grown all of like 10 years and fucking and all of that, and it's all like there's 3D parts to it. Just seems weird to me. And then there's what the fuck? And then there's like the Venture Brothers that lampoons all of those kinds of shows back in the day, where it's like adventurers, and where like the Venture Brothers are actually like stuck in the fucking past, and they're like, go team adventure and all that shit. And their father was an adventurer. And he was friends with Johnny Quest, and now Johnny Quest is like a fucking drug-addicted dude in a fucking undersea world. I like shows like that where they lampoon old shows. I just find it really funny. Those kinds of shows are always fucking funny to me. I just love how in the Venture Brothers, they meet Johnny Quest and he's like a drug-addled motherfucker later on in his thing. As you can tell, I have my Xbox Live headset on. I'm talking to my friend right now, but I'm not talking to him right now since I have it turned off, so I can do this video. But yeah, those shows were always just strange to me, but I always loved them. I don't know why. And like in Scooby, they have that scrappy fucking dickhead, and he's just like, yeah, the fucking dog, and I just wanted to shoot him in the fucking head because he was so annoying. And like then there's like Hong Kong Phooey, Adamant, all these weird shows where drugs must have been involved. And then there's like Harvey Birdman Turning It Law, where they lampoon all the old cartoons with like Apache Chief, and they even lampoon how Race Bannon and Dr. Quest are like gay and shit like that. They lampoon those, and they lampoon all of those old shows. And I love that show because they lampoon all the older shows, and they make like the Flintstones are like mobsters in one episode, and all of that shit. And it's really funny since I used to watch those shows, and it was funny to me. Those shows were funny to me, and then like these new shows that are lampooning the old shows are really funny. And like Robot Chicken has that same quality where they go back and like just rip fucking old shows new assholes and stuff. Um, I just don't get what was going on with the old shows, and like the creators seemed like they were a little bit off. Just to me, during the 70s and 80s and early 90s, were weird. I have one question. What the fuck was Ted Turner thinking when he created Captain Planet? There we go, Captain Planet, that green-haired motherfucker. What? He's like, that seems good. Captain Planet. Fucking wind, water, fire, earth, and then heart. That's like elemental forces, then fucking heart. That does not make any fucking sense. Fire, wind, water, I can understand for earth, and then like this fucking heart. The heart has no place in an elemental being. It's an elemental being, not a fucking, I don't know, magician or something where it has to have heart. It's not a religious person that needs heart. No disrespect meant to religious people with that remark. I just mean that you have to have faith and stuff like that for religion and shit. So no disrespect meant. Don't take that as a bad remark, the whole thing. It's just really funny. It's just really fucking funny looking back at that shows. I just really want to know what was going on inside the heads of the creators of Scooby-Doo, Fang Face, Hong Kong Phooey, Johnny Quest, all of those old shows. I want to know what the fuck was going on in their heads. I especially want to know what the fuck was going on when they created Captain Planet. Fucking that spazzy motherfucker. Then there's that black chick on the island who you communicate with, who looks a lot like Storm and acts a lot like Storm, but isn't Storm. And no, my favorite show of the past is though X-Men, the animated series. That shit was awesome because they had fucking Gambit, and you don't fuck with Gambit. All right, peace out, guys. Talk to you later.